Now let's go to a demo showing how System Center 2012 SP1 will help you manage your Windows Server 2012 environments. Here I have a small Hyper-V environment being managed by the Virtual Machine Manager component of System Center 2012 SP1. I have multiple Hyper-V servers running on Windows Server 2012, and on one of these servers I have a server called SQL Server Local Storage, meaning it's a virtual machine I created running SQL Server that all its virtual hard disk files are located on local storage. To migrate this virtual machine to another physical system, I need to perform shared nothing live migration. Within Virtual Machine Manager, I can simply right-click on the virtual machine and click Migrate Virtual Machine. Under Migrate Virtual Machine, I can choose which host I want to migrate this virtual machine to, and as we can see under ConWS06, I can do a live migration of the virtual machine and the storage. So I'll choose that host. I'll choose the location where I want to store the virtual machine, and as you can see, I'm going to store it on a local storage d:/VMs. And then I will choose the network adapter that this virtual machine should use. If I was migrating to a host in a different subnet, maybe I want to use network virtualization so that it has the same IP address as it did originally, or I can move it to a totally different subnet. I'm going to choose the default subnet. These two machines are on the same subnet, they're just not connected or clustered, and at that point click Move. What happens now is the virtual machine is queued up and the live migration process is starting. If we look at the jobs view, we can see the live migration has started, and at this point we are copying not only the contents of memory but the storage between the two Hyper-V hosts. The other thing we can manage within VMM, or one of the other things, is the VM networks. Hyper-V allows you through network virtualization to have multiple virtual machines on the same subnet or have the same even network IP addresses, but not be visible to each other because of the network virtualization capabilities within Hyper-V. Well, I can create multiple VM networks, and those VM networks can have overlapping subnet ranges, and the virtual machines running on them can have the exact same IP, and they won't be able to talk to each other because of this network virtualization. And VMM allows me to quickly and easily define which adapters are attached to which virtual networks, and allows me to create separation between the different tenants in my multi-tenant environment here. So what you've seen are a couple things on how System Center 2012 SP1 will allow you to take advantage of the new capabilities that Windows Server 2012 and Hyper-V enable. What you saw within this section is the ability for Hyper-V to be extended via things like the Hyper-V Extensible Switch, where partners or customers can create plugins to help monitor, protect, or manage your environment via the network switch plugins. You've seen how partners have created on the storage side through ODX and the network side through SRIOV the ability to offload the traffic from or to a Hyper-V system to increase performance of that system by offloading tasks like large file copies or network throughput. You saw how we can use PowerShell to automate many of the tasks, if not all the tasks, that you need to do within your Hyper-V system, and how System Center 2012 SP1 can help you manage that large Windows Server 2012 environment.